All right, let's talk travel. Have you ever found yourself just endlessly scrolling, trying to find that one perfect destination? The one that has it all. A little adventure, some serious relaxation, and just incredible nature? Well, this one's for you.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You're hunting for that sweet spot. Amazing weather, tons of stuff to do, but maybe without the absolute craziest peak season crowds. Honestly, it can feel like you're looking for a unicorn.
Well, you can officially stop the search because I'm here to tell you the answer is so clear. Costa Rica, specifically in March, is pretty much the destination you've been dreaming of.
So what's the big deal? Why this country and why this exact month? Well, it really is all about timing. Let's break down what makes March in Costa Rica so special. Okay, so March is the absolute heart of Costa Rica's dry season, what the locals call verano. And that means you get day after day of just glorious sunshine and these really warm, comfortable temperatures. It's the perfect canvas for literally anything you want to do, whether that's lounging on a beach or hiking up a volcano. And get this, it's kind of mind-blowing. This one small country holds nearly 6% of all the biodiversity on the entire planet. And in March, because it's drier, all of that incredible wildlife is way more visible and just easier to get to. And, the practical perks of visiting in the dry season are huge. We're talking clear blue skies, which means your photos are going to be absolutely stunning. The hiking trails and the national parks, they're safer and way less muddy, which makes exploring a total joy. And let's be real, who doesn't love the idea of fewer mosquitoes on a tropical vacation? So all this perfect weather has a direct impact on the two things Costa Rica is most famous for. Its unbelievable beaches and its just jaw-dropping biodiversity. Now, here's a really crucial tip. You have to pick your coast wisely. While the Caribbean side can still be a bit wet in March, the Pacific coast is in its absolute prime, just soaking up all that dry season sun. So that's where we're going to focus. And the Pacific coast has a beach for basically every mood. I mean, if you want to see monkeys chilling while you sunbathe, Manuel Antonio is your spot. If you're looking to catch a wave and hang out in a fun, lively town, you've got to head to Tamarindo. Or for a more chill wellness vibe, Santa Teresa, with its yoga retreats and gentle surf, is just perfect. But you absolutely cannot go to Costa Rica without getting lost in its green heart. Just imagine walking through the mist on those famous hanging bridges in Monteverde, trying to spot the legendary Quetzal bird. Or you could take a hike through Corcovado, a place National Geographic called one of the most biologically intense places on Earth. You might see tapirs or a whole flock of scarlet macaws. It's unreal. Okay, so from the quiet of the rainforests, let's totally ramp up the energy. A lot of Costa Rica's landscape was literally forged by fire, and its volcanoes offer some of the most thrilling experiences you can have. I want you to picture this. This is your perfect day near the Arenal volcano. You start the morning with a hike across old lava fields, then you cool off with a swim at the base of the magnificent La Fortuna waterfall. And to top it all off, you end the day just soaking in natural hot springs, heated by the volcano itself, looking up at a perfectly clear, starry sky. I mean, it just doesn't get better than that. Yeah, March is absolutely prime time for adventure. That clear weather makes for amazing views and safer conditions when you're ziplining. The river levels are just right for some exciting whitewater rafting, and the Pacific swells are super consistent for surfing. Even things like ATV tours are better on those dry, dusty jungle trails. But look, a trip to Costa Rica isn't all adrenaline and animals. It's also a chance to really connect with its warm culture and, of course, its world-famous coffee. And here's another reason why March is that sweet spot. You're visiting after the huge Christmas and New Year's rush is over. That means fewer crowds, and you get this more relaxed, more authentic vibe. You get a much better feel for that famous Pura Vida lifestyle. You can really dive into the local life. If you happen to be there on March 19th, you can actually join in the celebrations for Dia de San Jose, the country's patron saint. Or you can explore the museums and the bustling central market in the capital. And you have to tour a coffee plantation in the Central Valley to see how that amazing coffee gets from the bean all the way to your cup. So when you start to put all these pieces together, the picture becomes incredibly clear. March in Costa Rica isn't just a good time to visit, it's arguably the perfect time.
So let's just run through that checklist one more time. You're getting guaranteed sunshine, you've got landscapes that are still super lush and vibrant from the rainy season, wildlife is at its most visible, and you have the absolute best conditions for all these unforgettable adventures and cultural experiences. It literally checks every single box.
Really, the only question left is, what's your journey going to look like? Will you be the one relaxing on a Pacific beach, or ziplining through a cloud forest, or maybe soaking in a volcanic hot spring? In March, your perfect adventure is right there, just waiting for you to make it happen.